Hi YouTube. Just sitting out here mooching in the garden under my barbecue shack. Just thought I'd check in, see how everyone's doing. Got a nice drop of homebrew beer. Woodford Wherry. Get a kit in places like Wilkinson's or online. Really nice, really nice brew, if you like. Really easy to make at home. You know, a lot of brews, they very temperature specific. This seems to brew very well with the sort of up and down temperatures we have in our house. So yeah, it's a nice drop. Got a kind of like a nutty hoppy taste if you want to go down those sort of avenues. I like it. It's about 4.5%, so it's a good session beer. Pop that over there. So I haven't been on for a long time. You know, cost of living, all that sort of business. We've been focusing a lot on just keeping things ticking over at home. Haven't really had much time or money to do any decent cooks. However, there will be some. So the cost of living is getting a bit frightening, actually. Put a finer point on it. What would usually cost you £80 at shopping's now costing you about 140. So, you know, you've got to watch them pennies. Gas and electric prices are through the roof. Fuel prices are through the roof. There's a shortage of labour. So we are really hitting the hard times. But, you know, I think that was inevitable when Brexit hit. A lot of the time, the media sort of blame it on the Ukraine war and what's going on there, but to be honest with you, a lot of the stuff that we are paying through the nose is produced in this country anyway. So I think that's a load of malarkey. I think it's purely down to the fact that, I mean, for example, with the gas and electric, they've been given this high price cap, and what the gas and electric companies are doing is they're going right up to that price cap. They're not sort of graduating up toward it or anything. They are putting the prices right up there. Looking at a bill of mine the other day, and it said don't use your smart meter to read your bills, but we're all encouraged to have smart meters in the house. I call it a scare meter, because, you know, when you see how much electricity and gas you're using at a time, you're thinking, wow, have I really used that much? But it's probably more. It's probably more, because you work it out over a month, which is how I'm paying, and you think, well, that equates to about £350, but they want 450. So it's kind of like, you know, it's a bit, something not right there. But we won't dwell on that. We can't dwell on that. We're probably not allowed to dwell on that. I think at these sort of times, there's a lot of people struggling and, you know, worrying. And, you know, there's nothing that anyone can say that'll make that worry go away. All I can say is that we just got to plod on. We've just got to, I don't know, just get on with it and not fuss about it, because, you know, stress is one of the biggest killers. It really is. So what I like to do to de-stress, I like to sit up here in my little barbecue shack, have my vape pen, have my pint or a coffee, depending on, you know, what time of day it is. Watch the evening come in. That's nice to do. Gets dark pretty early now. yeah, just relax. The little puppy, she's asleep under the chair that I'm sat on. Sometimes she'll come and sit next to me and we'll just be together. That's nice, you know, that's a nice relaxing thing as well, you know. Dogs are quite therapeutic. So I'm not going to rattle off a load of plans of all these smokes and cooks I'm going to do, because to be honest with you, I never stick to it. I'm going to do the best I can, and you know, if I release a video, I release a video. If I don't, I don't. I quite like these little chats. You know, I watch a guy from America called the Bearded Welshman. I recommend that you look at his channel and subscribe to it. And he'll just talk about daily sort of life and things that are happening in his life and that. And it's quite nice. It's therapeutic. It's good to hear other people just talking about life, normality, without putting any script towards it or anything like that. I think that's quite nice, and I think that's the way I want this channel to sort of be going. That yes, we will do the barbecuing, we will do the smoking. I think I'd like to have some chats as well, you know, chat around and talk about things. Talk about normal life. You know, it's nice, it's relaxing. You know, one thing I have learned is to just take it easy. My health isn't fantastic. I've got various ailments, shall we say. I've got a very bad back, bad legs, bad feet. So I can't really do anything too energetic. But just sitting here, it's quite, yeah, I quite like it. It's nice, it's relaxing. It's not taxing. And it's good. It's good to share, it's good to talk. Yeah, it's just nice. You can hear the birds in the background, you can hear the crows. I like that sound. It just reminds you of being in the countryside, doesn't it? Yeah, so it's just nice to get out here and relax. So I'm still taking cold showers every morning. Though I must admit, it's not really doing much to help my health. So it may be something that I'll look at probably knocking on the head. You know, these gurus who do all this sort of stuff claim it's good for your mental health and all that sort of business. Well, to be honest with you, I haven't really noticed a great deal. I'm just going to put the brightness up a bit because we are getting dark here. I mean, it's I don't know what the time is because the time is on my phone and I'm talking to you through my phone. But it must be getting on to what, 6 o'clock, something like that. And it is drawing in. It's getting there. Getting darker earlier. But it's nice as well. I mean, I do tend to suffer with a bit of seasonal depression, if you like. The dark evenings and dark mornings, things like that. I've suffered with it for years. I just have to live with it. You know, I'm not going to say there's a fancy cure out there or anything like that. It's just one of those things I've got to live with. We all got to live with things in our lives that are a bit challenging a lot of the time. But that's just life, isn't it? That's just life, you know. we can change things by, changing what we eat and drink and stuff, but that just, in my book, adds a level of misery. I've tried diets, they don't work. They just make me miserable. Yes, I lose weight. It's inevitable you will lose weight if you're on a diet. But it's not good for my mental health, I don't eat crap anyway. I eat a good diet of food. Probably drink a little bit more than I should. Talking of which. That's a really nice point. I mean, today, I'm not really supposed to be drinking too much because I'm up early tomorrow. I'm going to try and aim to get up at 4. But you know what? I might make that 5. There's no, what's the point? What's the point in getting up at 4 to get somewhere, and you get there and you're having to wait around anyway? So just get up at 5 and mosey on to where I'm going, and that's that. Yeah, so it's probably what I'll do, thinking about it. Give myself a few more moments in bed. The thing is, when I know I've got to get up early, I wake up before my alarm anyway. It's just mustering up the strength and energy to get up when I'm awake. But there you go. So Pepper, our puppy, she's just over 6 months old now, settling down a lot. When she was a baby, well, she still is a baby, but when she was quite young, she was a handful. It was a bit of an eye-opener. We thought we'd be all right, but it was a bit of a shock to the system, to be honest. But she's settling down, she's getting better. And that's a nice thing as well. It's good to take her out for walks. Better be careful, don't say that too loud. She knows what that means now. Gets very excited. But yeah, it's nice. I like being in the company of my own home. I know that's just gone off tangent a little bit, but I'm not a great lover of sort of going out, if you like. I like keeping things around the hub, the home. I used to go out all the time. I used to be very out and about sort of person, but these days, as I've got older and now I'm more comfortable and cosy at home, happier at home. I'm just going to see what this button does. Oh yeah, I think that's the turnaround button, where you rotate it around. Well, the background's gone really dark at the moment. I don't know if that's something that the phone's done or something I've done. I'm kind of bringing up the brightness on my phone, but nothing seems to be happening. Let's brighten that up a little bit. Look at that. Brighten the old face up a bit. But yeah, so I've not got much else to say. Just keep well, keep plugging on, keep relaxing. Have time in your life. I think it's really important to have time in your life to just unwind. If it means going up and sitting in the shed or sitting in your room or what have you, do that. But just have that time to unwind, have that time to think and just download what's going on in your mind. Because we're really busy in this day and age. And sometimes we just don't have time to stop and think. So just take a moment and, yeah, just unload and unwind. Alright? So I'll see you again soon. And keep well.